Hi girls, today we are going to make a brooch. I will use the technique with the threads. I call it a rising technique. And what I need black clay at the 3 setting of the machine. I will need a flat wire. If you cannot find this one from Metalsmith, then you can find aluminium flat wire easily. I will need some wire, 24 gauge, some paints. I will use this time, well, a yellow one. Okay, very good. A yellow acrylic paint. And also I will need some brushes and my epoxy glue. Usually I use my epoxy glue 5 minutes by Bison, which is very good. So let's start. So I'm going to roll again my clay because I rolled it before and I want it to be soft at the 3 setting of the machine. Okay, now I will need some thread. Well, this is it. I'm going to take a lot. Interesting. Okay, so I will put it on the clay and I will take the small roller because it suits me like this. Put it on the clay and then I'm going to roll it through the machine to the setting 4. Now it's time to take off the thread. Yes. And now I have a very, very fine texture. You can see it. Now I'm going to cut a small piece, which I will need, and I will put another layer under it. Make sure that there are no bubbles. And there is one here. Okay. Don't want to end up with bubbles. And then I'm going to cut my piece with a round cutter. And then I will cut it again. So now I have the design which it's going to be to the oven for half an hour. So, not to make you wait, I have a ready one, and it needs a bit of sanding So I will try to sand it with a small, with a sponge from the kitchen stuff from supermarket. Sand the edges and the middle, and a bit on top as well. Doesn't need too much sanding, but I will take a piece of cloth to So now it needs some time to do this work, but I will show you how. I'm going to cut a small piece of my wire, the flat one, and I will bend it the way it should be on clay, so I know the shape I need to give it. Okay, now I'm going to put the glue, which is, as I said before, it's two parts, and I need to put it not to the face I'm going to use, but under it, and then I'm going to tape it. So I'm going to put some epoxy glue. It's a 2-part bison glue, doesn't need too much. And I'm going to put it on my clay. And I need to hold it a bit here. If I don't have the time to hold it, then I'm going to tape it. Put a tape. Like this. For a few minutes until it's ready. Now it's time to make our flowers, and I'm going to show you how to make these pins. I will cut around 1.5 inches. Approximately, and then I'm going to take the round plier, the round pin plier, and I will roll it like this. It's like a head pin, only this time I will do it both sides. Why I do this? Because if you put it on the clay, it's going to stuck into the clay and it's not going to move. Yep. Now next what I'm going to do. Actually, I have an old brush which I'm using for the super glue. I will put some super glue here, and I will put on top. Don't use your nice, beautiful brushes for this job. Just find one you are not using anymore. Okay, I'm going to clean it up because if it stays. Okay. And now I will make some small balls which I will put into the clay. Sorry, into the wire. Into the clay. Okay. And give it an oval look. You can do whatever you want. You can put it and make it round. It doesn't matter, but yeah, I prefer the oval. Yeah. And the last one. I think 4 it's enough. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, usually I use white liquid clay, but because it's in black, I prefer to use the black one. Where is the other brush? Okay. And I'm going to put the clay around the small balls I make. Yep. Okay. Easy now. Now I have these glitters. It's micro glitters, and I will dip them in it. Yeah. I put red this time because I make some green, I make some, and I will tap it on the clay. Sometimes I put pigments, gold pigment, silver pigment, but now I think I like some color. Because of the liquid clay, now it stacks on the clay. I like them. And I will make the other two with it's iridite silver, this one. You can put it without clay, but it's not going to get everywhere. Or if it gets, it's, yeah. Well, I prefer to put liquid clay. White or black, I don't mind, but it needs some clay. Liquid clay. Okay. Here they are. I need some more here. Okay. Yep. And this is ready. I have to take them off my desk because it's so easy to put it everywhere. Until now, I think the glue will be ready. No, not ready. It's not ready. But anyhow, what I'm going to do, I will continue like this because I need another layer behind now, a very thin one. Now I will make it on number 6, very thin layer, and I will put my, with some liquid clay, yeah. Okay, let's take off this. Well, it didn't, the glue didn't dry, so I will continue with another piece. You see? It's nearly there. Okay, now I will show you what I'm doing at the back now. Now I'm going to put my pieces the way I want them and stuck them into the clay. Now it's stuck on the clay, but it needs some support with super glue as well. It's not going to hold without help. So I will put some okay. The glue I'm using is the, again, Bison, and it's just super glue. And I will clean it from my desk. And I will put another layer of clay to the setting 6 I told you before. Yeah. And there it is. Now it has to go to the oven to finish it. Okay? Now I have a semi-finish in dark brown and another one in black with yellow paint on it. But I want to show you how to put the how to put the pin, because we don't want the pin to show. I will make the black one because I have black on my. So this is the pin, and I need to make the back. So I will put usually this pin I can put it here. Yeah, okay. And I keep it open, but be careful for this mechanic not to get into the clay, into the glue, because it's not going to work later. So be careful. So I'm going back to the 5th, and I will put a piece behind to see where I can put. Yeah, I will make a small hole here because this is where is the holder of the pink, and another one for the mechanic. So I will put it here and here. Here. Okay. And I will take off I will trim it. And be sure that this is okay as well. Yeah. And this is ready for the oven. Need another, oh, okay. Need some more here. Yeah. So this one now, I'm going to show you how to put the color, the acrylic color. So what I'm doing, I will need a piece of dry paper, and here it is. Yeah. And I will put some color I'm going to use. I'm using the ultra fine colors. I like them more. And now I'm going to take off the remains of the you can see. Usually I do this work after baking, but you can see the colors. So you can do whatever color you want. It's not necessary to be black. You can do it in brown. You can do it in white with black paint. You can do it with a lot of colors. But when I finish, I will come back before I take it into the oven. I will come back, put some liquid clay on my desk, and I'm going to brush I have to find my brush. Yes. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to it's silly because when we are into the class, I actually call, hello, yes, where is my brush? And everybody looks for it. But now I'm alone, so I have to find it myself. Okay. Now it's ready for the oven. Now, after we bake it, we will need a bit sanding, not much. Because you see it's not clear here, and I will need to make a little sanding here and then finish it. But sometimes it's okay, I mean you don't need to do that. I think I will need this. So I'm going to sand it a bit. With the same paper. Yeah, and I think I like it. Okay. Let's cook it. Let's bake it. And we will see the results. Thank you for watching.